A C program to add two numbers is deceptively simple. This code on the screen right now is all it takes to do that. You set up the variables, take in the two numbers, compute the sum, then print the sum out. Easy, right? Wrong. This program is deceptively simple because as I've written it, A and B are signed integers. For the sake of education, we'll assume these signed integers are 32 bits or 4 bytes. So the largest possible number that A or B can store is 2 to the 31st power minus 1. I don't know if the two audiences overlap. You can comment below if you understand the reference, but this is the precursor to why hitting the block for 416 years crashes Paper Mario, and also why baking a cake for 4.5 years in Paper Mario is perfectly acceptable. Simply put, when you add two numbers and go over the max amount an integer can hold, you get results you wouldn't expect. In the case of the code right here, if you go over the max amount of a signed integer, you'd get a really big negative number. In the case of Paper Mario, the counter that tracks how many times you hit the block and how many frames you've been baking the cake for are unsigned integers. If you go over the max amount of what an unsigned integer can hold, then you start back at the beginning of the positive numbers, like 0, then 1, and so on. All this to say, in a language like C where numeric variables have max amounts that they can hold, anticipate that they will break and handle it in some way that will be reasonable for how you'd expect the code to function. For instance, with the block in Paper Mario, you could simply add a condition to the code to stop incrementing the counter after you get the reward for hitting the block 100 times. Like to learn more.